It's an age-old tradition during Christmas time in parts of Western Kenya. Mud huts get a facelift complete with a fresh coat of paint. But the tradition is dying fast in a region that is embracing permanent housing. But not for Phanice Musimbi. The resident of Shimanyiro in Kakamega County has given her house a makeover and tells us that she and her house are ready for Christmas.
Lusembe, a relatively small village hemmed in Shimanyiro sublocation, Kakamega County, at this time of the year is harvest green. Houses stone throws apart, some semi-permanent but most of the traditional mud hut. Early morning Friday, we meet the young children of Phanice Musimbi on their way to a wetland not too far from their hut. Phanice tells us that this was built 5 years ago and it's important to give it a makeover.
Tunajaribu kuirenew, yani ionekane mpya. Isikae tu mbaya hivyo, ionekane smart. December sasa kila kitu kiangalia iko smart, watu wako smart, wameng'ara, hata nyumba sasa nitakane kuwe smart.
Kuboma, as it is called here, is an elaborate process. Fresh mud is mixed with cow dung. Phanice rebuilds her house with her own hands. Her children labor with her like foot soldiers. This takes the whole day. They need all the help they can get. When the mud runs out, they have to get more. We come back the next day and the house looks as good as new. But it's just the beginning. It's now time for the colors. This year, the children wanted a deep caramel sand. Last year, they had something close to oxblood red, they tell us. Her daughter Joy takes control this time and brings the essential: tamblong raw bananas, charcoal paste, green pumpkin leaves and an old toothbrush. Mother and daughter start by smearing the colored mud, creating vertical and horizontal lines across and along the freshly remudded hut. This is how Phanice learned from her mother. Then with the banana, Joy outlines the freshly drawn lines. Then it's time to make the pictures and design the walls.
Unaweza chora vitu kulingana na hii mwezi yenyewe ya Disemba. Inaweza isha yenyewe ama unaongeza udongo. Lakini inaweza kaa hata miaka miwili. Yani ikifika hiyo Disemba unaweza boma ama ukae tu hivyo.
Others would paint flowers that would outlive the festive season. Tradition that has been handed down from generation to generation. I remember growing up as a child here in Kakamega, and we would do this every December in the New Year. But now things have changed. Houses have become permanent, semi-permanent, and you'd imagine what would happen if your landlord found you painting your house over Christmas. And after all the labor, their house is now ready, they say, for Christmas and for the New Year. It's not all about Christmas designs. Phanice's elder son is a great fan of Chelsea and Jose Mourinho. He insisted both find their place in the wall. We walked on end in the village and very few people were keeping the tradition. Some say it's now outdated and don't see its value. Others disagree. Permanent housing is becoming a mainstay, and there are children born and raised here who have never taken part in the decoration. Lene Lirungu lives in the neighboring Ibutsi Shola. There are houses with decorations that bear mute witness to more than 5 years. One is even a posho mill.
Anapozaliwa atapata kama nyumba zetu ziko safi. Kazi inafanya na wanawake na immediately nitawa pia atakuwa anafanya hivyo.
For Phanice, this tradition is valuable. Her house, she believes, will be an attraction for a while. And even when she eventually builds a permanent one, she will keep this one and the colors that come with Christmas. Dorcas Wangira, KTN News, Kakamega.